Hi everybody, hope you are having a good Wednesday. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I know I do this every stream, but I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. Okay, cool. Hello Kyra, glad you could join in for the lurk. We're actually going to be starting on your raffle prize first. Since you were the first one who submitted the request, yours was the first one that I ended up sketching out, so yours will be first in the video. And even if you can't actively watch it now, I will be uploading this to YouTube later, so keep an eye out for that, and you can certainly watch that at your own leisure, so definitely feel free to do so. Let me go ahead and open up the first file. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hello Maki, welcome to the stream, glad you can make it. So here is the first prize that I am going to be working on. So I already have it sketched out, so it's going to be, essentially we're going to be doing the line art and the screen toning and shading. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is the prize for Kyra, who won third prize in Jelloetta's art raffle. I'm really glad that you like it, Kyra. I was definitely having a lot of fun sketching this one. I wanted to give her a cute little hat with some little Halloween friends on there. Hints on how to draw. So, I mean, this is probably going to sound very redundant, but learning your basic shapes, circles, cubes, spheres, cylinders, all that is really going to help you in the long run, because that's essentially what I always build my sketches off of. Every character that I draw starts off with, you know, spheres and cubes, things like that. So definitely a good place to start. Yeah, and to be honest, another thing too, don't be afraid of trying tracing to learn things. As long as you're not like claiming credit that, oh, this is completely my work, you know, I did this myself. Tracing can really help teach you a lot of things. I used to do it a lot when I was younger. It does help build skills, so definitely take advantage of that, because sometimes, you know, maybe you don't understand the form very well, or you're not really sure how to draw something. I've traced like stock images of animals to get a better understanding of like leg structure. So definitely there's going to be people that, oh, tracing is cheating. If you're learning, you're learning. You know, it's whatever you can do to learn, as long as you're not claiming it as solely your work. Definitely give credit to, you know, whoever you were referencing off from. But it is definitely a very valid way to learn. Yeah, no problem. I would say if there's anything in particular that you are trying to learn how to draw, like whether it's an animal or people, or even like a landscape work, definitely lots of references. Pull up images of what you are wanting to draw, because references are going to help you a lot. Um, every professional artist that I've met has used so many references. I mean, just for one piece or one sketch, you know, you can definitely refer to so many images just for one thing. So having those on hand is definitely going to help you in the long run. Do not be afraid to use references. Yes, if you join my Discord, we do have a channel where anybody in the group can submit references either for writing or essentially anything creative. We definitely welcome. Here's a link to the Discord if you would like to join, if you haven't already. But essentially, we welcome any references that you want to share, whether it's for drawing characters, drawing environments, designing outfits, anything like that. We definitely recommend it. Because references will help you in the long run. How's your guys' week going so far? I know it's already Wednesday, so we're already, you know, well, it's the end of Wednesday, so you know, we're already hitting past the middle of the week. Did you? Tumblr did not notify me if you tagged me. I did not see it, so I will look, because I think you did send me a message. So I will take a look at that. Let me pull it up now. Hold on just a sec. That ended up turning out so great. Let me change the window so you guys can see this, because it's pretty great. So this was 3D modeled by Pix, and as you can see, they did a very excellent job. Man, you really captured the way the fluff flows too. That really did turn out so good. I'm definitely reblogging this. I don't know why I didn't get tagged, or why the tag didn't work. Tumblr is fickle like that, I guess. But yeah, this was modeled by Pixluma in our group. So definitely check out their work, because they do some good stuff, guys. Yeah, I did see that on the post it says that you tagged me, but sometimes Tumblr is just really kind of dumb. And it doesn't notify you even if you get tagged. Hello Amy, welcome to the stream. We were just showing off Luma did a 3D model render of Chime Chingling, and they did an excellent job, so I was just showing everybody that. Right? Yeah, Luma did a very good job with Chime. "3D modeling has never been a very strong point of mine. Oops. Yeah, Pikmin, if you ever are looking into like doing digital art, having a line stabilizer is definitely going to make you feel better about your stuff. I know it makes me feel better about my work, just because sometimes your hand's a little shaky, so the lines come out a little shaky. A line stabilizer will definitely help smooth that out, and it has made a huge difference in my stuff. So I definitely recommend that. A lot of programs have that sort of feature now. I know originally when I first started, Photoshop did not have that. I do not use Photoshop anymore, so I don't know if they ever changed that or not. I currently use Metabang Paint, which is a 100% free program, and you guys have heard me rant about it many times because I love Metabang. But yeah. How are you, Amy? I mean, I know we were talking earlier, but you know. You can answer the question anyways. I don't blame you. That's a good question, Pikmin. I've watched some other artists do art streams. For me, it's always a fascinating thing because I love seeing the process that other artists do. It's just fun that way. Plus, you might learn something. I wanted to add a lot of details on this one. I went a little crazy with adding stuff to this one. It actually rained for us today. I was very excited about that because we don't get a lot of rain usually. And last night, and then even not that long ago, we got a pretty decent amount of rain, which doesn't sound like it should be a very big thing, but when you live in the desert, and I'm not even like super in the desert, you kind of get very excited about even a little bit of rain. It was hot. Yeah. I mean, considering where you are, that doesn't surprise me very much. I'm just glad our summers are over right now because this summer was not fun. And we have a hat. Oh my god. That's you look at the kid and you're just like, I'm sorry. I don't know how to respond to this. Charlie, no. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, there's really nothing that you can say to that. That's just kind of when you stare into space, like, what was I just told? I wouldn't know what to say in that situation either. That's kind of a, well, that just happened. How are you doing, Maki? You're doing okay-ish. Oh, I was it? Oh, it was on Halloween. I moved on the chair I was sitting because we were sitting outside passing out candy to the kids that were coming, and I dropped something and I reached down and I had to kind of like turn myself in a weird way to try and grab what was on the ground, and my shoulder was hurting for a while after that. That was not not fun. I will say one thing that I do like drawing on the computer versus my phone is definitely have a much easier time with pen pressure. Don't really get that with my phone, so it's not really the same. Punching hole. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that's not easy. That material is tough, and having to punch holes in it, yeah, that would definitely make my hand sore as well. I mean, shoot, my hand gets crampy after cutting K cups for a while. Pyra, I want you to know. I know you're listening. I was really glad that you wanted like short, wavy hair, because wavy hair is the coolest thing ever, and it's so fun to draw. When I was drawing her hair, I kind of took inspiration from Kyra's profile picture on Discord, because I thought it was a very cute hairstyle. Your dad is gonna go to your uncle's house to fix his car. Well, here's hoping that your nephew is doing better. This is the time of year where things start going around like the flu and stuff like that, which I'm admittedly not looking forward to. I still need to get my flu shot. It's that fun time of year, everybody. Make sure to get vaccinated. Don't be like the anti-vaxxers. Never want to be like them. It's not a good thing. Well, I definitely want pictures, Maki, when that's done. Chibis are fun to draw. They're small, fat, and they squeak when you squeeze them. At least that's how I think of chibis anyway. Plus, despite their small stature, you can still manage to fit in a good degree of detail on them. Sure, you can be really, really simplified and not so detailed, but I prefer going the opposite way. And Maki is even more so detailed than I am. Maki brings out all the details. Maki, you can't lie. For those of you who don't know, Maki is an artist like I am. I have known Maki for a great many years. It's probably been like 16 years that we've known each other. I'm very bad at remembering years. I'm like trying to think. I'm like, what year was I in 6th grade? Wait, what year was? No, it had to have been longer than 16 years. Yes, Amy, we already know that you don't care for that. Originally, when I was doing this part of the dress, I was gonna do a variety where I was gonna, because on the hat I have the pumpkin, I have the ghost, and then I have a bat, and I was gonna do like a mix of all of them, but then I was like, that kind of looks a little too busy, so I ended up doing just ghosts for there. And then on the shoes, it's bats. And then the wand and the tip of the hat have pumpkins, so I was like trying to balance it out. right? I think the only thing that didn't get added in there was like a black cat. And a quick save so we don't lose anything. Maybe one day I'll finish the little Shimaji of myself. One day. For those of you who are not familiar, a Shimaji is a little animated character that can walk around on your computer screen, and they can be essentially any character with like TV shows, video games, anything like that. But they're interactable. You can interact with them, so like you can click on them and drag them around your screen, or throw them, or just let them crawl around on your screen. And they're very entertaining. I'm very fond of them. Yeah, luckily that I haven't had that problem on my laptop. I did on my phone recently have some issue with Metabang crashing, but I think it had more to do with my phone than Metabang itself. You know about Shimaji's, Luma? Yeah, they're fun, and I've created multiple over the years. I was trying to do a newer one, because the first one that I ever did was one of myself, and I was like, you know what? It's been a long time. I should probably do like a newer version with like my much better art. And I'm like halfway finished. That's fair. So if a lot of them show up on your screen, it can definitely slow your computer down to a crawl. But I very much enjoy them. One, because I can make ones myself if I so desire, and having your favorite little characters running around, whether it's from a game series or a TV show, or just like even one of your original characters. It's just a lot of fun. Yes, there is a Android app version of it that I do have on my phone. Unfortunately, you cannot like upload any yourself. I kind of wish you could, because that would be cool. But they do at least have a pretty good selection, so I really can't complain. Maybe one day I'll make one of Duskfee and Chime and Yell. It just takes a lot of time, because a standard Shimaji, you're still looking at least like 46 drawings or so, which obviously is gonna take quite a bit of time. Hello Viper, welcome to the stream. I am currently working on Kyra's prize. How are you doing, Viper? I hope that you are doing well. Wishy-washy day. That's fair. My day is going pretty okay. I was excited that we got some rain today because as you're probably well aware, Southern California does not see a lot of it. So it was definitely a very nice surprise that we ended up getting a good amount of rain. And I think we're supposed to have another chance of it later this week. So here's hoping that actually happens. I don't know how I always keep forgetting this back line. I forgot it on the sketch, and then I almost forgot to line it. I always like when it rains. I usually sleep better when it rains. And people are always like, oh, well, you can just listen to rain tracks. And yes, I do that, but it'll never beat the real deal. You can't beat a good rain. See, Amy gets it. It's not the same. See, I'm not a big fan of wind, and that's purely just because I've grown up with the Santa Anas, which over here are winds that can vary from like 40 miles an hour to like over 90 miles an hour, depending on how bad they are, and they can easily last over a week straight without stopping. So I hate them. If we're talking about a light breeze, that is totally fine, but the Santa Anas are not my friend. Yeah, that's fair. Hello, Easy. I hope you were doing good today. I am working on the prizes for we drew the names in the raffle for Jelloetta's stream, so I am currently working on the prizes for that. I don't know if any of you guys really play like Pokemon Go. They today or yesterday and today they were doing a Dia de Muertos on Pokemon Go, featuring Duskull wearing the marigold flower crown, and it was great, and I collected a lot of them. Sadly, I did not find a shiny one, which I was hoping to do, but I'm still very happy with the ones I did get. Take care, Amy. Thank you for joining in while you could. And with that, the line art is finished. You think I speedrun art? I mean, I don't think I do. I mean, my process might be a lot shorter than others, but I'm definitely not. I don't think I would say I'm speedrunning. Especially because when I do art streams, you're not seeing the sketching process, which is usually the longest part compared to everything else. Oh no, I didn't take it as like an insult or anything, Luma, don't worry. I'm glad, Kyra, I'm having this one was a lot of fun. There you go, easy. I'm always amazed though by the people who will be like, oh yeah, I did a speed paint of this in like an hour, and it's like this amazingly detailed full painting, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't think I could do that in like a week. So, sure, speed run, speed paint, okay. Alright, there's the line art. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can easily spend a good while on the sketch alone just because sometimes I don't like the way a sketch turns out and then I have to fight with it, which I don't particularly enjoy. Oh gosh, no, no, seriously, no worries on that. There, no rush at all. I, I am excited for that though. So this is going to be interesting because Kyra's prize is for a screen tone chibi, which means this one actually doesn't have any color. We're going to be using screen tones like I do for the comics of Chime. I will say it's a lot more fun having you guys here while I'm working on something than just like when I normally work on something. Oh yeah, it's definitely a lot more fun with at least one other person around. That doesn't look right. That looks even less right. By the way, Easy, I really liked the art that you posted. I think it was today of your OC. It turned out really well. No, I don't think I saw that. I would definitely love to see it though. Oh dang. That turned out so good. Okay, wait. Is it okay if I pull that up to show everybody? Because that is amazing. Okay, cool. Yes, I I feel like everybody needs to see this. So give me a second. Let me change the window. Okay, so this was done by Windorific, and man, look at those details in the hair. I like legit the way you drew the hair is freaking amazing. I can see why it took you over 6 hours to do because man, those details are incredible. Like yeah, seriously, Easy. That's freaking amazing. By the way, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Windorific also does commissions, so you know, definitely check them out as well because, as you just saw, they have some really really cool art. So definitely worth it. I actually commissioned them myself, so definitely worth it. Oh, okay, yeah, I do follow them on Tumblr. Yeah, of course. And if you want to, you can also post your commission info in the Discord group. I do have a section for that. The one called Community Commissions, that's for anybody in the group to post their commission info. So you are more than welcome to share yours in there. I mean, if you're offering Viper, well, consider that offer accepted. Also, Viper, I am very excited to work on your prize because I I know you had wanted that premise done before that you told me, so now we finally get to see it happen. Screen toning is an interesting thing because sometimes you have to play around with it. No worries, Luma. We did just show Winderific did a birthday present for their friend, and it was amazing. You can actually, it's in the Discord. They shared it, and I was also kind of promoting them because Winderific does do commissions, so I was promoting that as well. And then I was talking to Viper about their raffle prize and that I am excited for it. Also, I don't think I posted in the Discord group the finished drawing from last week's art stream. I did finish that. I posted it on Tumblr, but not everybody has a Tumblr, so I still need to share it in the Discord group. But I am very happy with how it turned out, and Chicory was also very, very excited about it. Which actually I can show it to you guys now because since it's on the cloud. So yeah, here is the finished image from last week's art stream. Obviously without the watermarks that I put on the online version. So yeah, this is what I did, and it took quite a while to finish it, but I am definitely, this is one of my favorite pieces by far that I've done. So, very happy with this one. I decided to go more detailed on a whim, and I'm glad that I ended up doing it. So, there we go. So there you go. You have officially seen the finished version. I will still post it in the Discord though. Because I am very pleased with that one. Did I post it in the Discord? Oh, I did. Okay, so it was in there. Never mind. Thank you, Maki. Um, yeah, it is indeed posted in the Discord group, and I just have a really, really bad memory, so it is there for you guys to see. You can look at it whenever you like. Definitely one of my tippy top favorites by far. Oh yeah, Maki, that link that you sent me yesterday, the what was it, art tree or whatever, definitely feel free to share that in the Discord as well, in the references channel, because I think some others in the group could benefit from that information as well. Man, I can't believe it's November. We were just in October and now it's November. How did this happen? It's gonna be the end of the year before we know it. Welcome back, Pikmin. Yeah, I finished the line art, so right now I am working on the screen toning portion of this. If you hear barking and yipping, that's the dogs excited over dinner. What? Why the cry face though? Isn't that a good thing? Oh, thank you for following. Very much appreciated. Yeah, I get that. The year goes by too darn fast. It kind of sucks when you're an adult though, because then you're constantly getting emails. Oh, you need to renew your insurance. Oh, you need to do this. Oh, you need to do that. And it's like, I just wanted to live my life. Thank you. Oh, to be a child with no bills and responsibilities. I kept getting emails from Covered California, and they're like, time to renew. It's time to renew. And it's like, I don't want to think about it. Please stop nagging me. Why did that not scream tone? Oh, that got deselected. Why did that get deselected? Sorry. I mean, that's fair though, Luke, because I mean, you spend a lot of years practicing, and you're not gonna see the fruits of it for a while. You learn as you go. Thank you, Maki. I mean, that's subjective. You might have thought it was bad. That doesn't necessarily mean that it actually was. What? What just happened? Oh. That was weird. I mean, that is totally up to you, Pikmin. That's fair. I've had some projects that hit a little too close to home at times, so sometimes it's a good thing, other times not so much. Right from Pikmin. Oh gosh. We have been invaded by Pikmin, which, I'm not gonna lie, Pikmin are adorable, so I can't really say that would be a bad thing in my opinion. I have to know though, Pikmin, which type is your favorite? Oh gosh. That was a lot of follows. Yellow or white? Good choices. I think it would be hard for me to choose. They're all just so darn cute. The yellow Pikmin are adorable. It was the blue ones have the mouth, the yellow have the ears, and then the red have the noses. All in all, though, all Pikmin are adorable. Alright, we got the screen tones down. Time for some shading. I usually do, when I have my screen tone projects, I usually shade with the airbrush. I'm not, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be the airbrush, but I just like the way that it looks. Hello, Owlicious. Welcome to the stream. It's not a mouth, it's a gill. That would make sense. That would make sense. It still looks like a mouth to me, but being a gill would be more logical, I think. mean, I would think they would be able to, since they say that Pikmin are supposed to be so small that you normally can't see them with the naked eye. But I mean, I don't know exactly how heavy they really are. A purple Pikmin would be easy to pick up. Alright, good to know. Maybe it's the rock Pikmin that would be the heavier ones. Rock Pikmin are just rocks. I mean, they are. There's really no other way to describe them. They really are just rocks. They're rocks with faces. Yeah, that is pretty small. That is very small. They're just little guys. Just little friends. I have Pikmin Bloom on my phone, and I always love watching them on the AR because they are just so freaking cute and so tiny. It's a very cute game, and the nice thing is, even if you send them into battle with the mushrooms, you don't have to worry about them dying. They don't die in this game, which makes me a lot happier because I always like it always made me super sad at the thought of sending these little guys to battle to die, because they're little guys, little friends. Interesting. I did not know that, Pix. I'm learning a thing today. I've never actually played any of the like normal Pikmin games. I've wanted to, but then it's like learning that when I found out that they could die, I was just like super upset about it. But I don't want to send these guys to their deaths. They're my little buddies.
That's an interesting concept, Luke. For all Pikmin knowledge, go to the person named Pikmin. I mean, that that makes sense to me. In all honesty, Pikmin are adorable. I actually have plushies of a few of them. I have the red, the yellow, the blue, and the white, and the pink. I'm just missing the purple and the rock. Those are the only two that I'm missing. And they are adorable. And I actually got them when I visited Jelloetta last time. The first plushie that I found was the red Pikmin. And I got so excited because I was like, I didn't even know they made plushies of them. Which, I mean, you would think that they would, considering, it's fairly well known. But I was like super, super duper excited about it. I mean, it's never too late to start, Luma. It's never too late. Yeah, that's the only downside. The razor. Is it the snake one, Luke? Because I actually have that one. Yeah, I got that one too. I actually I used to work at a warehouse, and I used to specifically do returns for just Razor. I used to handle their returns. Sounds a lot more interesting than it actually was. It was actually really horrible dealing with them. They were incredibly wasteful. We would get a return and it would be brand new. I mean, like, literally still in the plastic wrap new. And I would send them an email and it would be like, hey, okay, so we got this return brand new, never opened, still in the wrap. What do you want us to do with it? Oh, just throw it in the trash. Just toss it.
And that would happen all the time. And I cannot tell you how much it killed me every time they would say something like that, because it was like, you guys do realize that this is a literally brand new product, never been opened or touched, and you want us to throw it away. But that's just how they were. Yeah, it was very vexing in my opinion. Um, I will say that some employees did not take well to that response, so things would sometimes mysteriously disappear. You know. As things do at times. Yeah, I absolutely believe it. I believe it 100% wind, because that's people are incredibly wasteful, and for those of us who are not, you know, usually because you're not rich, so you know that you save things, you make use of what you got, and just to see how people are like, oh, just toss it, throw it away, I don't care. And it's like, are you guys serious? Do you know how many people this could go to, or help? But they don't care. They do not care. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Dang. That's ingenious though, Luke, because it's like these people are gonna be wasting everything anyways. You might as well let people like actually make use of it and do something with it. You don't need it anymore, so who cares? Are you talking about the music, Owl? Because if you're asking about the music, then yes, it is Animal Crossing with some rain and thunder mixed in. I'm very fond of the music from Animal Crossing. I find it very relaxing, so that's why I have it playing on my stream. See that? I mean, that's at least good though, because then at least somebody can still get use out of it. Which sometimes they would let us do that at the warehouse, where they would let us take products home that were gonna be getting tossed or whatnot, because we did none of us were exactly rich people there, so we didn't agree with the whole oh just dump it sort of deal. And sometimes the companies would even um, offer their products for free to us, like if they were going to be recycling or like junking a bunch of stuff, they would let us go through it first and pick out what we wanted before they tossed anything, which was kind of nice, because sometimes you get like name brand stuff, um like we one of the companies that used to be at the warehouse was Tucano,
and they were a Italian brand, I believe. They used to do like protective cases for like phones, and they do like cloth ones for like laptops and stuff. So sometimes they would let us take like cases home for like laptops and phones and stuff. Yeah, it's the way things are, sadly, are is not great. Yeah. So some places are better about not being so wasteful than others. Yeah, it's it's pretty unfortunate that a lot of companies are so wasteful when a lot of the products that they throw out are still good, and it's like you can recycle it, use it for something new, or some, like, it's not a bad product. Do something else with it. But the companies don't care. All they care about is the money. It's true. It's true. Art indeed. Right now I'm working on the shading. Yeah, Al, yours will be next if I finish this before 9 o'clock, which I think I should be able to. Because your raffle prize and Kyra's, um, I got your guys' responses the quickest, so that's why they are being streamed today. Oh, if only work was always chill. If only it worked that way. Not that I can really say anything because I currently don't have a job, so. No worries, Al. Even if you end up missing it live, I will be uploading the video to YouTube, so it will still be available for you to watch whenever you have the time. And because I am not currently an affiliate, I don't have to wait a certain period of time like Jello does. So that's what we got so far. Yes, currently, thanks to Pikmin, I am up at 32 followers. So I believe 18 followers away from reaching affiliate status, which is that's pretty incredible. So thank you everybody who is following, because that's a pretty incredible rate of time that we got to this number. Yeah, I went from 26 to 32 because of you. So thank you. Exactly. It's all the Pikmin following. All the Pikmin buddies. If you do end up downloading Pikmin Bloom, I definitely want to hear your thoughts on it. It's a pretty chill game in my opinion. And I like the costume Pikmin that they've come out with. They did some really cute jack-o'-lantern ones for Halloween that I was very excited to get. I have a couple skateboard Pikmin that are freaking adorable. So Pikmin Bloom is also made by Niantic, which, as you know, did Pokemon Go. And essentially, the goal of the game, as they say, is to essentially spread flowers all over the world. So as you walk around, you have a team of Pikmin with you, which as you level up, you can have more and more Pikmin with you. So, I think right now, I think I have like 20, like close to 30 Pikmin following me right now. And
they actively follow you around when you walk, and you can use flower petals to plant seeds, which is it's automatically done um, by the game, so you don't have to like really worry about like pressing any buttons or anything. And um, the when you get to a I forget what level it is, you can fight mushrooms. Um, so you send a team of Pikmin to battle mushrooms, and no, your Pikmin cannot die. So don't worry about, oh, I don't want to lose, my event Pikmin, with the special costumes. You don't have to worry about that. Um, and you can feed your Pikmin nectar. Depending on what nectar you feed them, their flower changes into different colors or even different flowers. They've had various types of flower nectar that you can give them, like rose nectar. They've had sakura, cherry blossom nectar. Um, and then they also have an AR option where you can essentially project them into the real world background, and they're they're so adorable to watch. Honestly, I never really get sick of watching them, and there's been quite a good variety of costume Pikmin that they do for either holidays or just like seasonal events. Um, so, like I said, the most recent one that they've done were jack o' lantern Pikmins for Halloween, and those were so cute. Little tiny jack o' lanterns that they wear on their head. Yeah, it's a cute little game, and the cool thing is, like Pokemon Go, it shows where your Pikmin are from. You can nickname your Pikmin if you so desire. The thing is, when you max out your friendship with the Pikmin, they will request to travel to their place of birth, and they will get a special gift there, and then they come back with it. Said special gift is usually a special, either a special costume or a little sticker with a letter for the location that they hatched from. And this means if you got this Pikmin in another country or another state, they will physically walk to said location in order to get the gift. So when I visited Jalaweta, I got multiple Pikmin from Seattle. And when I maxed out their friendship and they requested to walk all the way back there, it took almost a month for these little guys to walk all the way to Washington and then come all the way back to where I am. So beware of that if you get some not so local Pikmin. Just be prepared that if they go for their little friendship gift, that it could very, very much take a while. Yeah, they were definitely determined. I've had multiple that requested to go all the way back to Washington, and I still have some more that are going to want to go to Washington in order to get their little gift and come walking all the way back. Yeah, they have stamina like nothing I've ever seen. They are very tenacious little guys. and it just makes me even more fond of them, to be honest. Right? Do I really have to go over the water? Can I skip this? So yeah, it's a adorable little game. Definitely recommend it. Um, let me see here. Oh, you get to have your me walk with the Pikmin, so it's even better because it's like you are actively walking with them. Um, I was trying to see. Okay, I'm gonna put my friend code in the chat here in case you guys want to add me as a friend for Pikmin Bloom. Oh, ignore the expression changes. It's because I'm hitting the numbers. So that is my friend code for Pikmin Bloom if you would like to add me. No worries, Luma. The little costume Pikmin are adorable, though. I love my little skateboard ones, and then I have some that are like in coffee mugs. Because the costumes that they can get, they vary by where they were found. So like if you find one near a bakery, they have costumes for that. They have ones if you get them like near a dentist's office or restaurants or parks. They have varying little outfits that they can put on, which quite frankly are freaking adorable. I also recommend using the AR function at least once just to watch your little Pikmin run around because it's super cute. Oh, my Pokemon Go code, I can definitely give you that if you don't mind waiting just a second here for it to load. My Discord. I mean, are you talking about the Discord group? The link is here. Yeah, no problem. Let's see, I just opened Pokemon Go. Let me throw that friend code in there for you guys. Again, ignore the facial expression changes. And that is my Pokemon Go friend code if you would like to add me.
I'm usually pretty good about sending gifts out, so. And then if I go anywhere special, I like to send gifts for that location. Like not too long ago, I went to the LA Natural History Museum, so that was cool. Oh, cool. Sounds good. I'll be definitely happy to have you guys added as friends on there.
Yeah, on Pikmin Bloom, they don't have gifts like Pokemon Go does, but they do have a postcard thing where you can send postcards to your friends, and you typically earn them either from visiting a flower or battling mushrooms, is how I usually get mine.
My go-to outfit on Pokemon Go is usually my Team Skull one. So you guys will see me in that outfit more often than anything else. Unless there's an event going on, and in which case I will usually try to match whatever event is going on. About having a green. Last I checked, there was no such thing as a green Pikmin unless there's like shiny Pikmin, which I know do not exist. So. My guy, there is no such thing. Some people are just like that, though. Unfortunately, they will they will die on the hill that they are battling on because they are just that stubborn. Mobile games like that are more fun though when you actually have friends on it. Or when I first started playing, I had nobody.
Back a very, very long time ago, when Pokemon Go first started, where everybody was outside walking around.
Things are different now. The game used to be so glitchy when it first started. I remember I had really, really wanted Lugia when it first made its debut in Pokemon Go. And quite frankly, that just was not an easy thing to do because legendary raids, you needed a ton of people to actually join in. And the first Lugia raid that we beat, I was so excited because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm finally getting Lugia. And the game crashed on me, and I did not end up getting a Lugia. And I was so upset. I didn't end up getting a Lugia. I didn't get my first Lugia until like more than a year later when they brought it back. And my first Lugia, I was so excited, and then my second Lugia was a shiny, so that was that was even crazier. And I was extremely excited because not only did I finally get my favorite legendary that I had been absolutely wanting since the game first came out, but I ended up getting a shiny of it. That was very exciting for me. I still have that Lugia to this day. I caught my 2 Lugias at Disneyland. Kind of a weird place to get it, but you know, Disneyland is a good place to find people for raids. Your only Pokemon game was Pokemon X. X and Y were okay. They were definitely lackluster, especially compared to like a lot of the other games. I wish we had had more games like Black and White 2, because those by far I think were done a lot better. I mean, it's X and Y had a good premise, and I loved the legendaries for it. Xerneas and Yveltal are super cool. The story was just really, really lacking, and the after game really, they didn't give you anything to do. So it really, there was nothing for you to do after you beat everything. I did think it was funny though when you get to the the big battle with the legendary of your game, and they have it like being this really serious situation that's going to be going on, and I was like, okay, cool, let's get into the battle. I want to get the legendary, which for me was Yveltal because I had Y. And
On a whim, I decided to throw a quick ball at the very beginning of the battle and caught Eveltal on the first try. So there was no battle for me. It was just quick ball, go. Oh, I caught it. Okay. It was very anticlimactic. Yeah, literally just like they made it this dramatic scene where Eveltal's like flying ominously over you, just looming like a big shadow over you, and you're like, oh gosh, I'm fighting the deity of death, and then you just throw one Pokeball and it's gone, and you're just like, well then. So that was a thing that happened. It was very, very anticlimactic. Yeah, if you catch it quick like that, it ends up being very, very anticlimactic, which in one way it's really kind of funny because you're not expecting that, especially for a Pokemon that's supposed to be the representative of life and death, which I still insist that it's death and not destruction, because yeah. But once you beat the main story of the game, there's really not a lot for you to do afterwards. That is a good question, Pikmin. My answer to that is I have no idea. when I'm shading, for me it's a lot of guesswork. And does this look okay? I think it looks okay. We're gonna go with that. I mean, I'll generally have an idea of like in this, I'm having the light kind of do this. So obviously this side is going to be darker because the light's not going to be hitting it, whereas this is where the light is hitting it. But legitimately, a lot of the time, I am guessing. So I really wish I had like a smart answer for you, but to be honest, it's a lot of like observation and just kind of rolling with what you think it is, and then just kind of going from there. And the thing about art too is you don't have to be perfectly exact on everything. If you have a very clear idea of what is going on, what you are seeing, as far as I'm concerned, that is a success. Sometimes doing like a study where like you essentially do like a still life thing, or you take a look at something under a light and see how it interacts. You can learn from that. And sometimes it's a matter of doing and seeing what looks accurate. And don't worry if it's not perfect, because you're still learning. I'm always still learning. I learn new things all the time. There is absolutely no way you're going to be perfect like on the first go and after like 5 minutes. Like that's just not how art works. It doesn't work that way.
Another thing that's going to be a big part of it too is really just trying to do it in the first place. Like you're not going to learn if you don't do it. Like you can watch as many videos as you want on how to do something, but if you don't actually try it out for yourself, you're not going to learn anything. Trial and error. Trial and error. After I can't talk. When I finish all the art raffle prizes, I probably will start streaming comic pages again. No worries, Al. If you're tired, the best thing to do is get sleep. I definitely will not. I will definitely not be upset if you have to go to bed. Completely understandable. And like I said, I will be putting these videos on YouTube so you can watch them whenever you have the time and energy. Yes. Easy gets it. Yeah, that is something I am looking into because Metabang recently has made a tool specifically for creating time lapses. So I haven't tried playing around with it yet, but it is something that I would like to do. I do want to stream some more comic pages, though. So that will happen at some point. That's too late. Yeah, I've definitely watched more than a few time-lapse videos. I just originally I did not have a means of recording anything. I was not familiar with any of that. That has obviously changed. So I do plan on doing videos like that at some point. Just because I know it can be, you don't always want to sit and watch a 2-3 hour video of somebody painting something.
Which, you know, obviously, you know, it's different for every person. I if I have the time for it, I can definitely sit and watch a long video of somebody working on a project, but that is not always the case. So, um, I do want to do some time lapse videos at some point. For Metabang, what I really want to look into is how their time lapse um, how their time lapse option works, because I don't know if it's going to be recording just what's done on the project overall, or if it's going to be also recording like the zoom ins, the zoom outs, which is, I know sometimes that can, if that is sped up, it can like aggravate like somebody's eyes or give them a headache or something. So it is something, that is why I want to take a look at it first before I do anything. I do see your request. My game just froze, so I have to restart it before I can accept it. But I will be accepting that. All right, Luma, I just accepted your friend request, and your Mia's adorable. Well, the one that is showing on Pickbloom is cute. So, oh gosh, doesn't want to cooperate for you, huh, Easy? Man, I was actually having issues earlier before I started the stream where it my computer was refusing to connect to the internet, so I had to do a network restart because I couldn't get OBS to start up properly, and it was just all around not good. No worries, Luma. I hope that you have a good rest, and thank you for joining. Yeah, it sometimes even resetting the router does not fix the problem, which can be very, very frustrating. I know there are times where like my internet on my phone will show it'll be like, oh, full bars of connectivity, and then it's like acting like there's 0 bars, and I'm like, can you just like function and do what you're supposed to do, please? I have things to do, and I don't have time for your shenanigans. Nor do I have the patience. Do not have the patience for that. So I finally started playing Luigi's Mansion 3, which is the one on the Switch, and that has been a very interesting a very interesting experience. Uh, because they changed the designs of certain things, and I got freaked out by the spiders. Yeah, easy. You, I know I posted on Tumblr because the spiders in the original Luigi's Mansion and even in the second one were very clearly spiders, but like they didn't freak me out because they were just kind of spidery looking, but not like anything bad. The ones on the third Luigi's Mansion were a little too closely realistic to an actual Black Widow, and I despise Black Widows. And the first one kind of like spooked me because I wasn't expecting it, but then they like threw me into like there was like a closet where there was like suddenly 6 of them, and I like freaked out. And then there was a crawl space that you could go through, and there was like a chest at the end. And so I got the chest, and then suddenly there's like a whole bunch of them in there with you, and the only way out is to get rid of all of them. And I was like, I sat there for 10 minutes because I could not deal with it, because the way they come down off the webs is realistic, the way they move, the way they're designed is all very, very realistic compared to their previous ones. And I was messaging Jellawetta because I was like, oh my god, these spiders are freaking me out. Like I can handle the ghosts, I can handle the rats and the snakes and whatever, but these spiders look very much like actual Black Widows, and I am not enjoying this. So that's that's been a adventure because I've had to get over um, these stupid spiders that like to pop up in the worst places. That was that was not that was not a good time. uh, I'm not easily spooked by things. Like I've watched my brother play like Dead Space and BioShock and whatnot, and like super gory things like they don't phase me at all. But for whatever reason, these spiders just kind of freaked me out. I can't stand Black Widows. Black Widows just scare me. I can deal with daddy long legs. I can deal with jumping spiders. I can deal with wolf spiders. But black widows and brown widows and brown recluses are not my friends. I like the whole jumping spiders, but if there's a black widow at all anywhere near me, I am gone. I think there's just an innate fear as a human being for spiders, and it's there. Some of them are creepier than others. I'm fine with a lot of spiders. A lot of spiders do not bother me, but black widows are one of the ones that I absolutely refuse to have anything to do with. Oh yeah, I'm fine with most bugs as well. Like we had a praying mantis show up in our backyard yesterday, and she was absolutely gorgeous. And she was like probably like 4 inches long. Like she was a big praying mantis, and it was very exciting to see her because I haven't seen one in quite a while. We used to have them like all the time around our house, and just over the years just haven't been seeing them very much anymore, which is kind of sad because they're really cool insects. Praying mantises are cool. And then in the last art stream I had mentioned, this year I had the privilege of raising monarch butterfly caterpillars, and I cannot emphasize to you how interesting that was. They have a lot of personality, and they're very stubborn little creatures with no fear. I raised and released close to 100. So that was an experience, and I'm hoping that we get more next year. Yeah, I've become very very fond of them, and they're very very underappreciated. I mean, a lot of people would be like, "Oh, you know, butterflies are pretty," but then, like, if you actually like, "Hey, you want to hold her?" Like, no. But getting to raise caterpillars, you know, from the eggs, and then watching them grow, they grow so fast. It's insane how fast they grow. it was very cool to be able to experience it from the beginning. What, talking about butterflies? Oh no, I was talking about butterflies. I do not like ants. I mean, I admire them for their strength and what they can do, but like just personally, they've invaded the house one too many times. So I have a little bit of a grudge against them because it got to the point where one day they decided to show up in my bed, and it was like, excuse you, I did not give you permission for this. Yeah, that's very accurate, Luke, because those spiders in that game were a little too well designed, and Amy and Jello personally experienced my rants about it because I was not having a good time. Oh, see, beetles don't usually bother me. Um, I can deal with those guys easy enough. But yeah, we get those really big shiny ones out here, and they have zero idea how personal space works. So they like to get up in your face, and they will land on you, which I don't I that doesn't bother me. I've had them land on me more than a few times, but I don't like when they fly in my face. Can you not do that? Especially because you guys are really noisy flyers. Oh, that is unfortunate. Yeah, the ones that I always kind of feel bad for are the June bugs, which seem to keep showing up earlier and earlier every year. I don't understand what they're doing, but they have half a brain cell, and they bump into anything and everything as they fly along, and they don't bother me because I'm just kind of like, okay, here's a little dude just trying to get somewhere. Oh, we get them every year. We get June bugs every year, and I don't mind them too much. I just don't like when they fly in my face. But they always bounce off the walls and the door, and sometimes we call them stupid beetles or dumb beetles because there's just not a whole lot going on up there in that little head of theirs. Yeah, they really are just kind of little idiots. Hey, it might be mean to call them that, but they're they're not the brightest bulb in the pack. So the June beetles, I don't mind at all. I think we had one that showed up in like April or something. I was like, dude, you are way early. See, cicadas, we don't. we don't get them very often. Sometimes I'll hear them chirping, but they're not quite as prevalent out here, or at least not where we are. Yeah, I've heard that they're not they're not the smartest either. I did find one sitting on the sidewalk in Michigan, like in a spot where he was very easily squishable, and so I ended up moving it. Um, but I was like, my guy, you are not in a good spot. Yeah, I would feel bad about that too, to be honest. Wait, that wasn't on purpose, I swear. It's kind of funny because when I was in high school, we would get like a lot of crickets. Like crickets were everywhere. That's just how they were, and they would always freak out in the locker rooms, and so I would always have to catch the crickets and throw them outside because everybody else was too busy screaming about them. Which I'm like, crickets can't really do anything to you. Like, I've had one chew on me once, but their jaws are so small that it was like, I can't even really call it a pinch because, like, again, their jaws are just really, really small. So it can't do anything to you. But they were always screaming in the locker rooms about them, so I was always the one who had to go and catch them. And we had a frog show up in the locker room once, and as you can imagine, the the girls were losing their minds over that, so I had to go and catch it. Although it'll still never beat the time in my history class where a little garden spider was walking around in the room and everybody was freaking out over this tiny little spider. It wasn't a black widow, it was just a normal little garden spider. And I happened to be wearing a long skirt that day. And so I scooped it up and took it outside and just let it go. And then when I came back to class, everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, you actually handled the spider. How did you do that?" And when they were, when they were leaving the classroom, everybody was thanking me for catching this spider. And I even had some of the football team coming up to me, "You're my hero. You got rid of the spider." And it was like, guys, it was a garden spider. It wasn't going to do anything to you. And it wasn't even that big. Yeah, it was, you guys are being dramatic now. But with that, this one is pretty much finished. See, wasps, I am very leery about. I had one chase me in elementary school, and I never forgot that. So, I don't know if I would say I'm afraid of them, but I'm definitely leery of them. Yeah, we used to have at the house we lived in when I was a kid.
Wasps used to make their nests like all over because we had a wooden fence. They used to make it all over the wooden fence, and then they would make nests in the eaves of the house. So we used to have wasps a lot, and I just kind of never got over that. I guess they kind of scared me. So all right, so that's one raffle prize down for this one being for Kyra, which I will be sending that. Yes, I am very happy with this one. Very pleased with how she turned out. And I will be posting this in the Discord now. I will be posting all the raffle prizes in the Discord, so everybody can see it, even if they are not in the stream. So it's 8:43. So I'll probably stop the stream here just because it is going on 9. But I think Sunday I'll probably make as another art stream, just so I can continue showing you guys the raffle prizes as I do them. No worries, Jello. I mean, it'll be going on YouTube if you want to watch, but also I posted the finished art in the Discord, so that is available for everybody to view. Yes, I can definitely give you that code real quick. Again, ignore the facial expressions changing. That is because I am typing numbers. Yeah, I kind of figured that was the case, Jello. Were you doing OT again, Jello? I'll post the codes in Discord as well. I'll make a separate channel for that, so if anybody wants to share their codes as well, we can all friend each other. Okay, good. I'm glad that there was no OT for you, because you've done so much of it lately that I am always concerned. But other than that, thank you everybody for joining. It was definitely a blast having you guys here, and I am very pleased with how it turned out. So the next stream will be this Sunday, and I promise I won't forget this time. And we will be doing owls raffle prize, which has already been sketched, so that'll just have to be lined and colored. And then I also have Luke and Viper gave me their request, so I'm going to be sketching those as well. So those will likely be part of the stream as well. But other than that, everybody take care and have a good night. I will see you next stream. Yes, Amy, pinky promise. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Take care.